What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be taking my Alpha 12 AMS Performance 1200 horsepower twin turbo R8 to the half mile. We're going to the Kansas Airstrip Attack put on by Shift Sector. I've been waiting to stretch this thing's legs out even more than I already have. We've already gone almost 180 miles an hour in this thing. We're going to go even faster. We've also made a few other changes to the car that we were able to make. So let me show you around the car and show you what we were able to do to prepare for this weekend. First thing you may notice is we've got some glossy black wheels now. They were in a dull matte black before, but we fixed that up. And then in the back, you'll see that we did upgrade to the R888s because those made a really big difference at high speeds with tire shake. So really happy about that. So we also put a new windshield in because at TX2K it cracked on the last pass. I won $1,000 getting second place at the roll race, but I also spent $1,000 on my deductible to put a new windshield in. The windshield was $2,400 installed, in case you're curious. And then lastly, we are loaded up on Ignite E90, the Ignite Red. Thank you, Jay. I love this stuff. It's going to make us make full power, 1,241 horsepower to the wheels. So we'll be cranked all the way up this weekend and see how we do lined up against some cars. We're going to get the car loaded up and head to Independence, Kansas now. We made it to Independence, Kansas. It's freaking cold right now. It rained all day yesterday, so we're gonna be waiting for a couple hours here for it to dry out, but it's gonna be a great weekend. Not much wind right now. We hear there might be a decent tailwind later. Cross our fingers that it's not. We're gonna get the Audi unloaded and get ready to have some fun.
I'm waiting for my driver's announcement.
You know, see how cold it is? The tires temperatures tell you just how cold it is in Independence, Kansas right now. Oh yeah, 44 degrees. Traction is gonna be, I mean, I'll be fine. I don't have that much power, but we've got some 2,000 horsepower cars. Some of them are rear-wheel drive here, so it's gonna be very interesting. So we're getting ready to make some passes, and I've got a slight miss on the car. It's been doing it every once in a while, but now it's consistently having just a little stutter at idle. So my friend George here from AMS Performance in Omaha is helping me figure out which coil is bad on the car. I've got one that I picked up at the parts store. We just have to identify which coil is bad on here to see if we can get this thing running 100%, because I don't want to make a full half-mile pass until it is. All right, so what are we doing?
We're checking the resistance in the coils.
So if they're bad, they won't match.
Sometimes we'll have higher resistance or lower resistance.
Okay.
On our brand new one, we've got 389, 388.
Ooh, that's good. Be bad.
That's not enough to tell me that it's it.
Hopefully one of them's off by a lot.
That would be very nice.
So next we're taking the expansion tank out, or pulling it up a little bit so we can get the last three coils. Hopefully it's fairly obvious once we pull one of these out. Otherwise we're going to have to replace them all when the rest of the parts show up at 3. Okay. Hopefully it's that one. Does it smell bad? Looks like you've done this before.
Yeah.
Okay, moment of truth. Well, maybe no runs for today. We're gonna have a full set of coils at 3 at O'Reilly's. We're just gonna have to put all of them in, I guess. We got the coils out. That was the hard part. Now we just gotta put them all back in. Thank you for the help. We'll be back in a few hours. So fast forward a few hours, and we've got all new coils, and we have a set of 5 spark plugs, so we're going to swap all those out, and hopefully the mist is gone. Unfortunately, we've got about 50 minutes before they shut off racing. But George is helping me out here. Really appreciate his help. We're going to get this thing back together and run maybe at the end of the day, and definitely tomorrow.
Spark plugs don't lie. Look at the wetness on the plug.
Ooh, okay.
It was that first cylinder that wasn't.
Well, that's good, because that means we're down on power. We're down on power. We're not gonna be down on power anymore. That feels good, because we were just guessing. We weren't sure if there was, yeah, that's good. It's been a long day, sorry. Good morning from day 2 here at Independence, Kansas, the half-mile Airstrip Attack here. We're ready to rock and roll in the R8. We've got the new coil pack in there, and it felt great last night. I made a little quick test hit on the track. And a little spirited drive on the way back to the hotel.
Jesus Christ!
The weather this morning is perfect, way better than yesterday when it was cloudy and cold and really windy. We got a slight wind, a little bit of a headwind. It's like 50 degrees, but the sun's out, so the track should be pretty warm. Let's go make a hit. We're gonna get my car warmed up a little bit better here. Pretty cold this morning. We're also going to go into the maps real quick. Turn her up to 5. Now she is ready to go.
Good. Second run of the event so far?
First full run.
First full run. What are we hoping to
Checked it out last night, make sure it was all good after putting that new coil on.
Okay.
Now it's turned all the way up. We're just gonna send it.
Yeah, what mile an hour are we hoping for?
I would love 200. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're gonna find out. The weather's not gonna get any better today.
No, it's really not. It's gonna get warmer. Good luck, Kyle.
Thank you.
Go fast.
We definitely went fast. I just don't know how fast. Oh, no way! Is that? No, 200.62. Yes! We went 200 on the first half mile. Oh, this fucking car is amazing. No way!
You know what you
No way! I do! Yes!
100.6.
Oh my God! We did it! Thank you! Thank you!
That looks great.
Holy shit!
You earned that thing.
That.
Hell yeah.
100 miles an hour. The first
pass. First frickin' pass. All right, now that you did that, I'm gonna get your camera, get your hoodie, you're getting back to work, right? You're done?
No, I want to do it. I want to race some people. 200 miles an hour.
First pass on the frickin' car.
Oh, huge thank you to AMS. They built such an amazing car.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
All right, time to call Martin at AMS, tell him what the car did.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, car ran pretty decent the first pass. It's definitely got more power.
Okay.
What do you think it did?
I'm gonna guess it did like, I don't know, 193.
A little bit higher.
195?
A little higher.
198.
A little higher.
Come on, 200?
Yep, 200.6. First pass.
Holy.
A new high score!
What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Did I break it?
It shouldn't be that easy.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna need a cut out of these kits that I'm selling for you. I'm just saying. It's like the best. It's like the best sales pitch on earth. Get second place, guaranteed to get second place your first roll race out, and 200 miles an hour first time down that half mile. Yeah.
Wow, that's damn, I didn't think it was gonna do that.
I didn't either. Full pass number 2. We're gonna have a little friendly run with our friend Todd Nall. I've been filming him for a long time. He went 203 here last year. He doesn't usually launch very hard out of the hole, so who knows how it's gonna go. But the wind's picked up some, and I added some more fuel, so might be down just a little bit on speed. We'll see. another nice, smooth pass. It felt a little bit slower on that pass. It was nice and solid the whole time. All right, so 196 for the second pass. I figured it might be a little bit slower. The wind picked up probably another 5 miles an hour. I added 5 gallons of gas because I was pretty low, and still nice and solid. All right, next up, I'm gonna race Stuart from T1 Race. He ran his first 200 mile an hour pass today too. So we're gonna do a 60 mile an hour roll. I got the anti-lag. He's gonna use his brake boost, and then see who wins at the finish line. I know Stuart spun back there. We'll have to try it again later.
It broke.
Oh, damn.
Something pretty good, too.
Oh, no. You had a successful weekend.
Yeah, got a big hole in the side of the block.
No.
You said that you were going to go.
Brad, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go for a ride.
All right. Like 1,200 horsepower, Kyle. That felt fucking good. Holy shit.
I meant to turn that down too, but that was all of it.
That felt good.
Yeah.
That felt really good. That thing just pulls and pulls and pulls.
Yeah.
All
right. You ready?
Yeah.
You're the last person on the crew to go for a ride. Oh, Seth still needs to go for a ride.
Bit, I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah,
it was like
control.
It was like that drop on a roller coaster.
All right, next up we got Miles riding. My friend from Lincoln, he drove up here all morning
this
morning hang out at the event. See what you think about the R8. Get to feel the rolling anti-lag. Let me show you.
Oh my God. That sits you back real quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Are you fucking kidding me? I just chipped my windshield.
Oh.
No. And a fucking rock chip on a 3-day-old windshield. Hooray.
Oh my God, it is faster.
Slow down for the Porsche so we can catch up.
Oh my God, stop it. Stop.
Man, what a weekend here at the Kansas Airstrip Attack. I can't believe how well this AMS Performance car ran. Big thank you to Martin, big thank you to Alex, big thank you to everyone that had anything to do with this car at AMS Performance. You guys already know it, but this is the ultimate street car for me. It is just, you saw it, 200 miles an hour on the first pass ever in the half mile. I couldn't stop laughing. I still can't. It was amazing. Big thank you to the Shift Sector for putting on this event, and we're gonna be doing plenty more with the R8, so make sure to subscribe to the channel so you get updates on this right when we get them out. We're going to Rocky Mountain Race Week in a couple of months. Who knows what else? I want to run an 8 1/4 mile. I know the car will do it pretty easily, the car's been flawless. We had the one issue with the coil, and apparently with the V10 cars, it's a pretty common thing. So I'm gonna be buying a few of those spares, so I'm prepared for the next time it happens. But that's it from here in Kansas. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.